Faith Talk. Listen, I'm coming on here to let somebody know that you need to keep going. I know it's hard right now. I know it's you're back against the wall. You're going through something that you've never been through before, or you just continuously going through something. You seem like you can't get a break. Like, God, when am I going to get a break? You continue to pray. You continue to worship. You continue to stay in your word. And you do all the things that is said that need to be done when you're in situations like these, when you're trying to figure out life, when you're trying to figure out what is God doing in my life. Why am I going through these things? I'm here to tell you that you need to keep going. Even though you don't have no arm strength to keep on holding on, you need to keep going. Keep holding on. Even though you're getting impatient, you need to continue to wait on God. Keep going. Even though you don't see the way out, you need to continue to trust in God. Keep going. Keep going. Keep having faith. Keep dreaming. Keep praying. Keep worshiping. Keep trusting. Keep waiting. Those who wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up on wings like eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. That's Isaiah 40:31. It doesn't seem like it, but while you're waiting on the Lord, your strength is being renewed, is being built up. God is building you through what you're going through. Your endurance is being built. But you can't focus on that right now because your focus is on your problem. You need to take your focus away from your problem, change your perspective, and know that it is God doing something in my life. It is God working something in my life. It is God using this situation to push my life, to produce something in my life, to bring something forth in my life. God is not doing this for no reason. God is not just picking on you. He's not hammering the nail unless he's building something. He's not going to keep pounding you for no reason. God says in Jeremiah chapter 29, verse 11, he says, "For I know the plans I have for you. Plans to prosper. He says he has plans to prosper you. Plans for good, not for bad, to give you a future and a hope." It doesn't seem like it right now because right now you are in the stages, the steps, the daily steps that it takes to get to the weekly steps that it takes to get to the monthly, the yearly steps, how long ever it takes. You're inside the steps, so of course you're in this box, and you feel trapped in this box. But I need you to think outside of the box, because who's outside of that box? The one who's in control. No matter what you think that the enemy is bringing in your life, trying to harm you, or what you think that no matter what it is, God is the one that's in control of it all. They can't do nothing without his permission. And if God allowed these things to happen, just know he's bringing forth a solution. Keep going. Keep going in your faith. David tells us in Psalms 27:13, he says, 13 to 14, he says, "I remain confident in this. I will see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living." He says, "Wait for the Lord, be strong and take heart, and wait for the Lord." He says wait for the Lord twice. So, like I always say, you only have the experience level of the age that you are right now. If you're 39, you only have the experience level from the age of 1 through 39. You don't know what's happening at age 40, 41, 42, 43. You don't know what God's going to have you. You don't know what God is doing right now and behind the scenes to help your situation. You don't know what this situation that you're in is bringing forth, how God is using it for his plan for your life. You don't know how this situation that you're going through, this circumstance, your suffering, your affliction, your trial and tribulation, your testing, you don't know how God is using that to bring you to a life where you will be just like David, where he said, "It was good that I was afflicted." David said, "It was good that I was afflicted, so that I would know your statutes." It's good that we are afflicted, so that we can know how good God is. You're in the front row seat right now. Pay attention to what God is doing. God said, "I'm doing a new thing. Do you not perceive it?" Don't worry about the past. Don't consider the things of old, because he's creating a way in the wilderness, rivers in the desert. Listen, God is, I see a construction site right now. He's placing my head. He's constructing your life. What do construction companies do? They tear down the old so they can bring in the new. That's what God is doing in your life. He's breaking you down, breaking down those old building blocks so he can build you back up in him. Keep going. Keep having your faith in God. Trust in him with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to him. You can't understand it because he's going to do things in a way that exceeds what you prayed for a thing. He said, I will do exceeding abundantly above all that you ask or think. God is going to do it for you. The thing you've been praying for, this is why you're going through it, because you prayed for that thing. See, you thought that God was just going to give it to you like that, or you thought that you didn't have to go through so much stuff to get that thing. But you prayed a big prayer, and we serve a big God who does nothing small. So what you think you got to go through? You got to go through some things, trials, tribulations, sufferings, afflictions. Not just because you deserve those things. It's because God has to grow you for what you pray for, because he's going to do what you pray for in a bigger way than what you prayed for. That exceeding abundantly above what you asked or think, asked or thought. So he has to get you on the level to where he wants you to be when he answers that prayer. God is doing it for you. Keep going. Don't stop. Be blessed today and know that God is working all things in your favor. And no weapon formed against you shall prosper. Every tongue that rises against you, you shall refute. This is your heritage as the servant, as a son, a daughter of God. Be blessed today. And just know, no matter how hard it is, you have to keep going. God has given you strength. He will never leave you or forsake you. You are a strong, mighty warrior. Be blessed.